I'm at the Global Sleepover, and at the Global Sleepover we use interactive and multimedia storytelling to improve literacy and teach global citizenship to young children. In my previous employment, I worked for the federal government for USAID. I'm sitting in one of those dreary cubes with gray walls all around and no light for 8 hours a day. And I'm talking to my colleague, and he's enthralling me with this story about himself as a 12-year-old standing on the president's bed going like this. And so he has this picture documenting this adventure that he had. And so that story kind of turned into something larger, and I came to find out that his father used to work at the White House, and my colleague would spend the night at the White House as a 12-year-old. So he grew up going on sleepovers at the White House. And he, told us stories about the bowling alley, getting his shoe jammed in the alley, and having Secret Service chasing him around and climbing up the pillars of the White House. So it was quite exciting, and so we thought, let's just write a fun book about your experience, and we'll call it Sleepover at the White House, and we'll make it a children's book. And then we thought, how fun would it be to write a sleepover in Antarctica, a story about a sleepover at the Amazon rainforest. And so that's how kind of the idea began, that we'll have global sleepovers and we'll teach children about the world in a meaningful way, but also in a fun way, because we all love sleepovers. So that was the beginning, the initial spark of the creative idea. And then as we started to grow, we realized that there was much more here at stake than just a fun story, that we could really take technology and take this idea of global citizenship and bring it to populations that need it the most. So that's brought us to what we are today. We use technology to reduce inequities in education. We also use technology to improve literacy and promote citizenship, global citizenship. And everything we do, we entertain, educate, and engage our students and our readers. So in a normal startup phase, a company has an idea, or they're selling something to a customer that may already want it, a piece of clothing or jewelry, and it's just something in a different way or in an innovative way. With the Global Sleepover, we've been trend-setting with the idea of teaching children about global citizenship. At the same time, we've been educating our customers and our readers about why learning about global citizenship is important. So honestly, that's been one of our biggest challenges, is first creating what we're doing, but also then having to explain why you're doing it and why the children that we work with need this type of education or can benefit from this education. At the Global Sleepover, we work in various contexts, in high and low tech environments. So currently we have programs in numerous countries: in Egypt, South Sudan, South Africa, Kosovo, India, Colombia, in the US and the UK. In many contexts, we work with students that are living in unstable environments, with students that are living in refugee contexts as well, or in contexts that they have very little access to resource or education. And we work in communities, schools, and also individual one-on-one basis. With the PeaceTech Accelerator program, we hope to bring our interactive and multimedia storybook apps through more diverse platforms and to make them more accessible to a broader audience.